Hey kids, have you ever doubted a crazy story? Like maybe somebody said at school that their uncle is a movie star, or that they can lift 100 pounds over their head, or that they fought off a wild animal with their bare hands.
You're probably smart to doubt those stories, but today we're talking about someone who doubted a true story.
He just needed a little extra help. Let's talk about the story of doubting Thomas.
Jesus rose from the dead and appeared to his disciples.
Jesus died on the cross and rose again, so he went to go see his disciples.
When he appeared before them, he showed them the scars he suffered from the cross.
All of the disciples were really excited to see him, but one of them wasn't there.
And that disciple was Thomas. So all the disciples went to go find him and told him what they saw.
Thomas said he wouldn't believe it unless he saw it. Once they told Thomas their crazy story about seeing Jesus, Thomas wouldn't believe them.
Can you blame him? Would you believe someone if they told you someone died and came back to life?
My guess is that you'd act like Thomas and be pretty doubtful.
So Thomas told them that he'd believe it when he saw Jesus himself. Jesus came back just for Thomas.
About a week later, Jesus appeared before Thomas. He wanted him to believe too.
So he showed him the scars on his hands. And he even let Thomas touch them so that he could be extra sure that it was him.
And then Jesus told him something very important. Memory verse. Don't be faithless any longer. Believe.
From then on, Thomas believed, so we should too. Jesus calls us blessed for believing in him.
Kids, did you know that it's normal to doubt God sometimes?
And did you know that God doesn't get mad at us when we do?
In fact, Jesus told something else to Thomas that we can learn from.
Then Jesus told him, "You believe because you have seen me. Blessed are those who believe me without seeing me." Jesus knew that it would be hard sometimes to believe him when we've never seen him.
But when we do believe in him, he calls us blessed.
So kids, if you haven't started believing in Jesus and you want to, talk to a parent or teacher about it.
So next time you feel like you're doubting God, remember the story of Thomas.
And remember, God can show us what we need so we can believe.